Katz here. I'm a singer, songwriter, guitar player, guitar collector, and recently I've bought many very affordable guitars, and I'm going to play each of them. I'm going to talk about them. Some of them are pretty rare, some of them are more common, but like I said, I'm going to play them. I'm going to tell you what I think about them, and you'll hear how they sound. And before we get started, smash that like button for me. So these are 8 guitars that I've basically picked up throughout COVID and on recent road trips as well. This one I bought early on in COVID. I think someone needed money and had to sell it, so it was very cheap. Now it's nothing fancy, but I think it's really cool because it's been customized a bit. It's just a regular, probably Fender Squier, Jaguar or Jazzmaster basically, that's been tweaked. It is a bit custom and very cool, not just with these crazy stickers on top, but also because it also has a Rickenbacker pickup installed. So that's pretty cool. Not standard there. Next we have this very cool Les Paul copy, Michael Kelly, and well, I have a Michael Kelly acoustic, and I just thought it was really a great guitar, and I found this one, and it was pretty cheap, so I went ahead and bought it as well. Just look at the inlays. I mean, it's really quality. Look at the customization there with the kind of cool modern look there with the steel flame thing going on there, but very much like a Les Paul. Moving on to this one, and man, I just played this in the shop where I bought it. Just a Squier Strat, but it is a short run, and that means they made probably a little less of these than the other ones. But the way it plays and the way it looks with the whammy bar again, and I do like the maple neck a lot. I'll talk more about the neck feel and things like that. This has really a classic, probably more like a 60s or 70s, nice big fat, almost kind of in between a U-shape or a smaller U-shape basically, but the neck just feels really good and plays really well. This one is a Yamaha RGX A2, I believe is the model, and it is super lightweight. Kind of crazy that it has no inlays on it, but it's got this crazy white and gray kind of theme carried over on it, and it is just super light. So a very interesting guitar there. I think it's pretty good for fast guitar players as well. This one has the feel of a vintage Guild or a Gibson because yeah, it's heavy wood and very cool. It's called a Vantage Avenger, and definitely a vintage feeling guitar, and for the price I paid, well, I think it's a great deal. Basically well under $300, but I bought it with some other things, including a Fender amp, Mustang GT, the 40 amp, the 40 watt version. So I think it's a really good deal. This one, very inexpensive. It's missing a E string now, but the high E. But it says US Blues, and well, I don't know anything about it. And it's a bit of a strange one, definitely affordable. This one, moving on, this is a Xavier, and man, this thing played beautifully. I bought this when I was down in Florida, this one when I was up north, actually, in Massachusetts. I do quite a bit of traveling with my Drivin' Ivan car reviews and disc golf videos that I produce, so check those out too. But I'm always looking for the next guitar, and this one, wow, just plays beautifully. Very strangely, I think maybe you're on the 4th string here, maybe in one of these frets, it did not play right. So the tech where I bought it, he went ahead and fixed it, and I told him, hey, if you can get it fixed, I will buy this guitar. It was very inexpensive, well under $200, just so you know about that one. This one is, you know, jterser. I had a jterser Telecaster, and anyway, long story short, it got stolen. It was a Paisley Telecaster, And this one, you know, I've always liked jterser guitars, and this one is just a very strange guitar. More on this one in a bit, but yeah, it's called the Phantom Coil, the Branson Phantom Coil. You do not see a lot of these, and I found this one on a different trip up north, believe it or not, pretty recently as well. I've been traveling quite a bit lately, like I said, and wow, even found the whammy bar for it, probably not the original, but still working. And this is a very, very cool guitar. I mean, just look at the shape of it. It's got some indentations here. But I will get on to playing these now and just talking a little bit more about each of them while I play them, let you hear them. And every single one of these guitars here I picked up for definitely, I think, under $300. Some of them under $200. So these are affordable yet very cool guitars. So let's hear how they sound. Now I'll be using my Fender Mustang GT100 amp on the basically clean reverb, the twin reverb, and also the Les Paul Dirt. So those are the two amp settings I'm going to be using. I have a video that goes into a lot of technical analysis of this amp, so check that out elsewhere on YouTube. And I'll link that down below, along with some of my other guitar collecting and guitar review videos as well. So here it is. Wow, isn't it strange looking? I put some stickers on it. It had some stickers on it before. So this is what we're dealing with. The neck is just oh so creamy. It's just perfect for me. I love the way it feels. And well, I love the way it plays. It's going to start with this pickup right here. So here we go. Now it's a little bit wonky. I'm not sure it's actually wired correctly and everything, but this Rickenbacker pickup seems to be a bit raunchier for some reason. I don't think it should be. Yeah, unfortunately, they got rid of this. So that Jazzmaster control up here that you would normally just click up here to control it doesn't work. So it's got some wonky wiring in there, certainly, but I think still a very cool playable guitar. I'll switch it over to a bit dirtier sound, although that pickup sounds dirty anyway. It's a little buzzy. like I said, really nice guitar. You can get a couple different sounds from it, and plays really, really nicely, and seems to stay in tune also with the whammy bits, which is a good thing. So I have used this, and I really do enjoy it actually. It came with this sticker of this band actually, which is actually a cool band. You can check them out. But anyway, there you have it. It's a Fender Squier Jazzmaster sort of hybrid customized guitar with a Rickenbacker pickup. On to the next one. Okay, so here is the 2016 Fender Short Run or Special Run Squier Bullet Strat, and it's got a two-tone Sunburst, black pickguard, maple neck, and again, just like the last one, this one's not as polished. In fact, it's not polished at all, but there's just something about the way it plays. This one is really, really nice. I like the black hardware, and this one does have the whammy bar too. I don't think all of them have it, but I like the flexibility that offers, and let me show you how this one sounds. Yeah. Bit noisy. Tone turned down here. Yeah, like it. Flexibility with a Strat, and even this Squier Bullet Strat offers that flexibility. Seems that that center setting is a bit noisier, but hey, I think it is a great looking guitar and a great sounding guitar too. Let's make it a little bit more dirty now. now this Michael Kelly. Take a look. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? I think so. Yeah. Classic kind of Les Paul feel to it. Very shiny and polished. Thick neck. Chunky. A thick, chunky neck, I would call it. Out of this Les Paul type guitar with the dual humbuckers. You know, for a very inexpensive kind of Les Paul alternative, these Michael Kelly electric guitars and the acoustic guitars too, like I said, I have one of those. They're amazing actually for the price and the custom look and everything. I think you can get a really good alternative to a Les Paul with the Michael Kelly that looks good and sounds good too. On to the next one. And here is the Xavier, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Chinese made, hollow body, sort of Les Paul copy, I would say. Kind of a yellowish sunburst and really cool pickups there. Not your ordinary Les Paul pickups, and very light too, not as heavy as you would expect a Les Paul guitar to be because of its hollow body nature. And I like that because if you're going to play something on stage, it may as well be light. So let's hear how this one sounds. Don't know too much about it. If you do, let me know in the comments. It's very similar to Gibson parts and things like that. So there you go, yellow knobs, and certainly very cool. I thought it would be good to play right after the Michael Kelly. All right, let's get it a little dirty. Sound. So, the Xavier. Smash that like button for me, and also, if you know about this one, let me know in the comments. Now this Vantage Avenger shouldn't really be on this cheap guitar list, but I did pay under $300 for it, and came with an amp as well, and a couple other things from the shop where I got it. Matsumoku factory in Japan, made in Japan in the early 80s. And well, these are selling for, I think, well over $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 I think I've seen some for. And why not? They are really solidly constructed. Humbucker here, single coil here, Gibson style knobs and phase switches and selectors and a tone as well, and a nice maple neck with certainly a nice early Strat feel, I'd say. So it's a little bit of Gibson and Fender combined, and well, Japanese guitars are very sought after, and for good reason. There's your warm, buttery tone there. Bit of noise in this one. I think the input jack is a little jacked, but still plays really nicely, and a cool vintage guitar for not very much money. What do you guys think? Let me keep going here. You can definitely get a nice gritty sound from this Vantage Avenger, and yeah, it's really, really cool actually. Bit on the, it's average weight, I'd say, but heavier than some of those. Obviously the hollow body and the less expensive guitars tend to be a bit lighter because of the wood they use, but this is substantial in every way, and certainly much better than what I paid for it would indicate. So sometimes you get great deals, and this one I think is a great deal. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. On to the next one. Okay, the Yamaha RGX A2. Extremely lightweight, Pretty cool construction, pretty cool colors, I think. Nice feeling neck, a bit polished, and two-tone, and missing a couple knobs. I forgot how much I paid for this one. I've had it a long time actually, but here we go. I know it was under $300 certainly. Really nice. It's just nice to have a very light guitar that sounds and plays very well. Bit of a flat fretboard, rosewood, but plays really nice. And I have to improvise because I don't have the knob there. Very cool to note that the Vantage Avenger also came with its original case, although the handle is a little messed up. Okay, and for this US Blues guitar, it was so incredibly cheap that I can't even tell you. I bought it with some other items, and basically he said 20-25 bucks total for this, because it's missing an E string, it's missing a strap lock here, but still, for a single humbucker, really lightweight, cheap guitar, man, has an interesting finish in the back, I guess, but I like the shape of the neck, certainly, and let's see how it plays. No real tone change either on it, but you know, hey, it's got one sound, but that sound is pretty good, right? Nothing wrong with this for $20-25. I might lose that Joker sticker, but hey, tell me what you think in the comments. Nice color too on this one, huh? Okay, and now for the jterser Branson Phantom Coil guitar. Wow, what a strange one. Check it out, look at the neck. Kind of a reverse, upside down neck there, and rosewood fretboard. Nice, almost U-shaped, perhaps a bigger C-shape neck. And just interesting, everywhere you look at it. Just check out the shape of the body and everything. It's just, look at it from this angle, it's got some weird indentations in it, and the whammy bar is super cool. It's got a phase switch and a 3-position selector. So just a lot going on with this guitar. Very interesting, I think. Wow. There's that warm sound. And even warmer. That's the phase switch there. Coil. Please do check out all of my other guitar reviews, also my guitar collection, like my Fender Mustang collection. My Free Your Mind music video has a lot of my guitar collection in it, and also I have several original songs where I play all the instruments, but there you have it. Also, if you like cars, search for Ivan Katz, Drivin' Ivan, and your favorite car. You should be able to find that on my Drivin' Ivan site as well. I do disc golf videos, cool videos on pop culture and music, like Jim Morrison's life in Alexandria and DC, Andy Warhol's life in Pittsburgh, the Chelsea Hotel. That's just to name a few of my videos and documentaries. And check out my literal video for Chris Isaac's Wicked Game. That's pretty funny as well. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already on both of my channels, Drive-In Ivan Katz, also Drive-In Ivan Katz on Instagram, The Real Drive-In Ivan on TikTok, and Ivan Katz Productions here on YouTube as well. Check out my podcast, What Makes a Car Special, and also Car Capers if you're into that sort of thing. And again, my disc golf videos. It's a great sport. You should be playing it with your whole family. Let me know what you thought of these guitars in the comments below. Check out my original music on SoundCloud and also on iTunes and anywhere you can buy music online. And thanks for watching. I'm Ivan Katz.